today I'm going to show you how to felt a beanie. It's only just that I happen to have one that I've been commissioned to make, so thought I'd show you guys the process while I was at it. So this is the beanie. This is made out of some pure wool. So it came in a pack similar to this from Spotlight. So it's just a valuable wool 8-ply, 50 grams a ball. I was asked to do a hat that had that was first of all wool, because that's what the intended recipient likes, and also in earthy colors. So I was actually asked to do poo orange, which I eventually worked out was mustard. So I've gone with some of the mustard, obviously, and it's not quite mustard, so I'll show you in a minute what I'm going to do to try and remedy that.
It's like a creamy yellow.
It is a bit like a yeah, it's more a yellow than a mustard. And had some of this variegated that I've used as they're kind of like, you know, greens, blues, mustards, more the earthy types. And what I'm going to do, just for something different, to see how it will go, because I'm sure it will work fine, is I'm going to use some of this roving that I've got to just, I'll show you how I'll do that in a moment, in the hopes that when it felts, and it should, when it felts, it'll all felt together and give a really cool effect. So I just picked out some of the similar colours that I had in my stash, hoard as Sally would call it. So I'll show you the hat. So in the felting process, this is going to shrink. So what you need to do is make it twice as big as what you want the finished product to be. So if I was to put this on,
You could use it as a mask. That could be like a Halloween mask. Can you still see through that?
a little bit, but I won't be able to once it's felted, and it'll be much smaller. So it's probably messed up my hair now, but anyway.
No, it's still good.
Thanks, mysterious daughter.
Oh my god, finally get the recognition I deserve.
Mysterious daughter is helping me with my filming today.
Oh, I feel special.
So, with my tail end, I haven't bothered to sew it in, because what I can do, because we're going to be felting this, I can just weave it through with the crochet hook here, for those of you who hate weaving in your ends, sewing in your ends, because when it's felted, it's all going to be kind of, I don't know, what would you say, mushed together? So like where I just pulled that stitch out really big, then it's not, all that's not going to matter. So I can't wait to show you guys the finished product, but I'll just get that little tail. I'll finish that off in a minute. I wanted to show you first what my idea was with the roving. So where this is not quite what you call mustard, the idea is to get some more of this orange. Is that the pizza guy already?
Pizza. Be right back. Hey, sorry about that. We just had some pizza arrive. What's up?
We knew that might happen.
Yeah, I called it.
You did call it. Okay, so the idea is just to take some of the roving and just kind of weave it in, so that orange and the yellow will blend together, hopefully to give more of that mustardy colour that apparently the recipient of this beanie likes. Oh,
I've zoomed in on your work there.
That was a bit of a squeaky voice there. So I was hoping that would be a bit more flatter, but that will be fine. This will actually felt down the way I want it to. This particular roving, I cannot remember the name of it, I have been told, but it is a rougher, it comes from a rougher, I would say a rougher sheep, but that's not quite right. So what I'm doing is just, you know, grabbing a little bit of it, pulling it through the stitches there, so that when that felts, we're going to get the effect of that, which I can't wait to show you guys. But right now, we've got some pizza to devour. So we'll see you in a moment.
Oh, bye-bye.
Okay, so I've added some of that roving to make some inclusions into our hat here. So now I'm ready for the felting process, and I'm going to show you the quick way of doing it. You can actually do this by hand, but I found when I've tried to do that in the past, it just takes far too long. So this is how we do it the quick way in the washing machine. So we take bra bag.
Not the most appropriate bra bag for this.
Booby bag. And we place hat inside the bra bag. Zip it up.
What a sense of this. YouTube isn't going to allow this, bro.
Pop it in the washing machine, and we're going to want to add some dish liquid. Just a little bit of dish liquid.
Yeah, get it in there.
Put that back. Okay. Now, we want hot water. And I just want it on the agitate. So I'm probably going to need to come in here and stop it before it gets to the spin cycle, because I can't actually...
what are my rabbits doing? Down?
Just trying to see how I used to do this. Oh, quick wash for a start, because we don't need it on forever. I'll just reset that back to hot. And, no spin. Take the spin out. And then we're just going to let it do its thing. And we will check back and see how our progress is going very soon. Was it you making all that thumping noise we could hear? Look, you look so innocent.
The abyss. Oh, no.
Were you our little thumper? Was it you?
A mustache mucker.
You don't look so innocent. You actually look like you could be the culprit.
Mustache mucker, no.
So just checking on the progress. This has been through an agitation cycle already. So just having a peek inside the bra bag here, see how it's all going. So we're still quite a ways off. So what I like to do when I check on the progress is just give it a little bit of a rough up. This is going to help the felting process along.
Yeah, some action.
So if you were doing this by hand, this is some of the technique you would be using anyway to try and get that felting process happening. So we can kind of be a bit rough with it. And then we're just going to pop it back into the bra bag. That can go in there too. And so it's something that can help the process along is by putting some jeans in there. This just helps give the bra bag something to, or the hat to something to agitate against. Helps to rough it up, helps the process a little bit. I'm just going to add a fraction more dish liquid.
So about like 2 pairs of jeans at least? Maximum, maybe 3.
I don't know. I don't really know what the answer to that is. A couple will do. And I'm going to actually restart this. So I'm going to go quick wash. I'm going to make sure that's on hot. And I'm just going to remove that spin cycle. What have I done? Oh, duh. All right. At the end, when I'm happy with how it's felted, I will allow it to run through the spin cycle. This is going to just help it dry a little bit quicker. So we'll see you back here soon to check on the progress again.
Alright, bye-bye.
Okay, this is after the second agitation. And as you can see, hopefully, it's starting to lose a little bit of the stitch definition. So this is what we want to happen. So we'll pop it through again and maybe again and see where we're at. All right, let's check the progress. We've had a few agitations since.
Okay, I don't want to put my phone. I don't want to put your phone over that actually. No, drop it.
I did swap out my jeans for a towel because I didn't really want to shrink my jeans. The other pair of pants in there can shrink because they're a little bit too large anyway.
Oh, really? Jeans can shrink?
Yes, in hot water things can shrink. That's why we use hot water for felting, because we want it to shrink.
Yeah, can I feel how hot that is?
Yeah, it's pretty hot.
Oh, it's hot.
I should have thinned these out a little bit. I think I'm going to have to trim them down. They have felted, but they're felted into balls, so it's not quite what we want. Some of them have worked okay, but yeah, some of them I'm probably going to have to trim down. But as you can see, we're really starting to lose that stitch definition now, which is what we want. We can help it along a little bit. So as you can imagine, if you were doing this by hand, just how long it would take, because as I said, this has been a few more agitations along. Can't remember what number we're up to now.
I think it's been an hour, like maybe like a half an hour since we started.
Oh, and it's been a lot longer than that, kiddo.
Oh, well, it feels like half an hour.
That's what happens when you get your head stuck into your devices.
I've been on CapCut trying to make edits of YouTubers. Actually, if you want, I can make some edits for you and with Craft with Us, if you guys want, for the channel.
All right, so I'm just giving this a little bit of a helping hand along. As you can see, we're starting to lose, you can't really see those double crochets as much anymore, but the hat is still fairly large, so we are wanting it to obviously shrink down a lot more than this. So we've still got a while to go. Let's give that a bit more of a rough up. And back in the washing machine it goes.
It looks good.
Still got a while to go. We still need it to be a bit smaller than that. Okay.
We'll see you soon.
Okay, we're getting there. It is getting smaller. And yeah, those bits are going to have to be trimmed off, but some of them in some spots has given it a little bit of character. But, you know, you experiment and you learn. Still needs to lose a little bit more stitch definition and still needs to get a little bit smaller. So back we go for a few more spins. All right, so we've had a few more agitations. It is starting to shrink down. So we'll just have a bit of a gander. Alrighty.
Eyes on the prize.
So it has shrunk down considerably from what it was. Very little stitch definition left in there. And if we actually just sort of take a little bit of a measure, you know why it turns itself inside out?
No. Maybe because it's like the water getting through it, maybe? I don't know.
Okay, let's have a look. So it still could be a little bit shorter and definitely a little bit more hugged into the head. Oh, water running down the inside of my shirt. Okay, so we'll pop it through a couple more times. Nobody is getting a hot shower tonight. We are on limited hot water where we are here. So, nah, you're really bummed about that.
I usually have cold showers, but tonight I'm feeling cold for once.
So, we just give that a little bit more of a rub. Give it a bit of a help along. But that's starting to really felt up nicely now. We just need it to shrink down a little bit more. I will have to obviously trim these because that didn't work out the way I'd hoped. Some of them have worked out okay.
Like my one, or was that just a little bit of a failure?
Your one?
Yeah, the one that you made me.
Oh, your hat?
Yeah.
No, I was talking about this felting bit here.
Oh, I thought you meant the hat was a failure.
No. The other ones that I've done using this method have worked out really well. This will too. It's just these bits of roving that didn't quite work out the way I had hoped. Some of them, as I said, have. That one came out okay. That one's come out okay. Could felt down a little bit more. That one there. But these ones up the top where I should have thinned them out and wove them in better. Yeah, I know, they're like little weird antennas. But that's okay. We can, oh, and that one's worked out okay too. But we can...
why are the yellow ones working out? But the rest
I know,
aren't?
but I've actually had that yellow over this part here and that part there, but it kind of just bunched up on top of the yellow line, which is not really where I wanted it to be. But that's okay. So we're going to pop that back in the machine. Again, I should have kept, I lost count, so I don't know how many times we've run it through, but it doesn't matter because you just keep doing it until it's yeah, at the size that you want it to be. So you just keep shrinking it down. Now, keeping in mind that was about twice as big as it needed to be. So
maybe just make it like a little bit smaller than like 2 times bigger. You'll save more hot water, more power, less money spending.
Well, that's something that you can always experiment with. Crafting is half experimenting.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've just put the hat back through for the final cycle in the washing machine. So I'm going to let it go through a rinse and a spin this time. It's pretty much at the size that I want it. So in half an hour's time, we'll be able to see the pre-dried result. But with the magic of the internet and recording, you guys can see it in just a moment. Yay! Okay guys, this is the finished product. It actually hasn't completely dried yet. It's only just spin dry enough for me to pop it on and show you. I've trimmed down the inclusions to look how I'd like them to look. Not how I originally imagined, but it still turned out okay. Now that it's felted, you can wear it this side, you can turn it inside out, wear it the other side if you like the look of the inclusions on that side better. And you can also roll up the brim and give it a more of a 1920s cloche hat kind of a look.
It does look really good.
Yeah. So there we go guys. I will show you again tomorrow once it has completely dried. But after a night of felting, this is where we're at. All right, thanks guys. See you in the morning. Okay, it's the next day guys, so I just wanted to show you the hat. It's still just a fraction damp, so but that's fine. It'll dry in the next couple of days. Come a little bit closer. So check it out. Ta-da! All right, thanks guys. If you liked this video, please like it, and considering subscribing to our channel, it really would help us out a lot. Thank you. Bye.